What's going on, everyone? My name is Burke, joined by the coach of the Texas Rhyhorns, Hayden. Introduce yourself. So, Hayden went through the Pika draft, drafted a pretty threatening team, not very offensively, but it's a pretty threatening team nonetheless.
I see a whole bunch of offense there, Burke.
Well, I'm just going to ask you a few questions. We'll go through your draft, and then I'll ask some more questions after we go through the whole draft. So the first question I want to ask you is, how long have you been playing Pokemon?
Since Pokemon Yellow, so first gen.
Not quite first gen. Well, first gen, but not original.
Well, not the first games, but still first gen.
Not a big enough fan. I see.
Well.
All right. So the next question is, how long have you been playing competitively?
Probably the last 5 or 6 months. I started getting back into competitive. But besides that, I did a couple tournaments in Gen 1 and Gen 2 at a Boys and Girls Club down in Florida.
Well, the metagame's changed a lot since then, so...
Oh, yeah, it has.
You might be able to put some of that skill in here, but I don't know. So, I'm sure everyone knows the answer to this question, but do you have experience in this format?
Let me think about that. I believe so.
You believe so?
I helped found another league, but does that count?
I don't know. It might not, though.
Okay.
Well, that depends. Did you compete in that other league?
Yes, I think I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Are there any mons that you really liked in that league that you happen to bring to this one?
I believe Chansey. That's the only one I brought from the other league. I thought about bringing my Charizard Y team, but I let these people off the hook, so...
Well, you couldn't have actually drafted your Charizard Y team.
Yeah, that's because someone made the mistake of thinking Charizard X is better. Don't understand.
Alright, so let's get into your draft. You have Mega Venusaur, Sylveon, Skarmory, Cresselia, Arcanine, Jolteon, Chansey, Tornadus, Druddigon, Golurk, and Hitmonlee. And so the first thing I just see is, like, what the hell, man? Hey, let's just go bulk. First pick bulk, second pick bulk. Third pick bulk. Fourth pick, how about some offense? No, bulk. Fifth round, let's go a little bit more offensive, but bulk.
It's mixed. I'm going to classify that as mixed.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
And then you have Jolteon. Finally, the first actually only offensive thing that you picked.
Okay,
then,
when I picked Jolteon, I was like, I'm getting scared. I need more bulk. So.
And then, well, you must have felt you were scared because in the next round, for your OUB, you picked Chansey. So, definitely an extremely bulky team. Why go with such bulk for your team?
That's just more of my play style. I like. Some people call it stall. I call it very bulky, not many offense.
So stall.
Almost.
All right. So you drafted the Mega Venusaur first round.
First round.
Yeah, first round. Sorry.
I was very surprised I could get Mega Venusaur, Sylveon, and Skarmory all in the first 3 rounds.
It definitely seems like a little bit... like, people didn't choose Sylveon or Skarmory. I find that kind of surprising.
Yeah.
So...
And Mega Venusaur dropped to like the 8th pick.
Yeah. There's some other picks. I guess no one wanted Mega Venusaur. So, you drafted, obviously, the Mega Venusaur, Sylveon, Skarmory. And then you have Druddigon to complete the Fairy Steel Dragon Core. And you have Mega Venusaur and Arcanine. You didn't draft any Water Mons. Did not draft anything that is water. So you didn't complete that core, but I don't know. Did you need to?
I don't believe so. Because really, Chansey's just the filler bulk of those cores.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So, you obviously, after 5 rounds of drafting bulk, you needed some sort of offense. So, you drafted the Jolteon, you drafted the Tornadus, which can definitely be...
I drafted Tornadus because I wanted a good, hard-hitting prankster user, and I was surprised he fell all the way to the 8th round.
And then Hitmonlee, definitely also very fast. Well, if you have Unburden.
Yeah, with the Unburden boost. Right now it's my only rapid spinner. Which some people would call troubling. But, you know, I'll get through it.
Yeah, and then you also, your NU pick was the Golurk. Why did you choose Golurk as your NU pick?
Because Golurk can be very bulky when it wants to be, obviously. Base 55 speed means it will outspeed everything in Trick Room. And it hits hard.
So you do plan on actually running Trick Room some weeks?
Cannot confirm, but maybe.
Can't confirm nor deny. I mean, your Trick Room setter is definitely Cresselia, and does anything else in your team set up Trick Room?
Jolteon.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I figured. There's no way Jolteon's a Trick Room setter. But you got Cress as your Trick Room setter, so you have the really slow team to use it, except for Jolteon and Tornadus.
Yeah.
Do you feel a lot of weeks that the fact that your team is really slow might come back to hurt you?
I definitely don't like having such a slow team, but I also like the fact that most of these mons can eat up 4, 5, 6, 7 hits from some of these good mons. So speed doesn't really factor in that much. But I definitely might look to pick up some more speed down the road.
Drop maybe one of your bulkier mons?
Yeah, I was thinking about dropping Dredagon because, you know, super bulky.
So, yeah, your team is definitely just the definition of bulk. Do you feel you're going to have a problem with very hyper-offensive teams being able to stop them? So, you know, maybe someone realizes they got to run some taunt users and some really offensive mons just to stop your team.
Now, what's good about this, okay, is if they run taunt users, some of these mons can also be, well, they don't have terrible attack or special attack. So sometimes they'll, say they run a taunt user, and I just go all out offense on one of my bulkier mons, and they don't expect it, and they waste a move on taunt and take a whole bunch of damage. And the faster mons, there's only, when I went through this team, a few of the people that helped construct the team with me helped me notice that I basically have a wall for most of the really hard hitters that are in the league right now, except for like 2 or 3 that I won't mention because that'd be bad for me.
Right. So there's really not much to discuss with your team. I mean, you've got this disgusting wall core, and you've got some heavy hitters.
Disgusting or delicious, Bert?
Disgusting.
I say delicious.
Absolutely disgusting. So what do you think was your best pick? What do you think, you look at your team, what do you think was probably like your highest value pick? Something that you love on your team.
That I love on my team.
Yeah.
I'm trying to single one out. Just give me a second. Okay, I was gonna say Sylveon or Skarmory, but since I got them 2nd and 3rd round, I'm gonna say Tornadus I, because it's Prankster, and it can help me with speed control, and I got it in the 8th round when I was originally planning on getting it in the 5th round. Yeah.
And on the other end of the spectrum, what do you think was probably like your least favorite, most meh pick that you had in your team?
Hitmonlee.
Hitmonlee?
I actually like Druddigon. I actually really do like Druddigon. I'm sorry for fake saying that I was going to drop him because he was my worst pick. I actually don't like Hitmonlee. Worst out of the Hitmons.
I don't... I mean, it can't be worse than Hitmonchan, but...
I think it is.
But, I mean, Druddigon can be useful. It does get Glare. It has that rough skin, so you can do, like, rough skin, Rocky Helmet, Glare kind of shenanigans. It does help with speed control. That's something your team desperately needs. So, looking at your team and looking at the other teams, who are you most looking forward to battling? Who do you think you either have a great matchup against, or you just think it's going to be fun to battle against?
Who am I? The one I'm most looking forward to is Socrates.
Why is that?
Because he talks. And he talks a lot. Now, I've heard that he can back up this talk. But still, he likes to talk.
So
and that's why I want to battle him.
You want to win that one, obviously.
I want to draw it. I want to draw. Must be 0-0.
That might be a little bit hard to do.
It's going to come down to let's see. Jolteon's going to be running Life Orb. Come back down. I'm down 6-1 at this point. Jolteon Life Orb will take out his Hippowdon, Amoonguss, Manaphy, Mesprit, Mega Aerodactyl, and Empoleon, and then die to Life Orb, so I'll get the win.
Unfortunately, we're not on Wi-Fi, so you can't have a 6-6 timeout.
Oh yeah, I saw another person say that in chat. But it's gonna be a 0-0.
So you're already predicting that.
Predicting a 0-0.
Jolteon sweep at the end, 0-0.
Jolteon's sweep at the end. Life Orb will make it 0-0.
All right. If I see that, I'm gonna be so. I'm at a loss for words.
I win the league.
I'm at a loss for words. Yeah, I think that if you're able to predict that and get a 0-0 win with a Jolteon sweep from 6-1, that's like 2 wins right there. So, on the other end, who are you least looking forward to battling? Maybe too good of a matchup.
I'm still new to this league, so let me find the person. Red Matthew of the Washington Red Shells.
Now, why is that?
Because his core is basically the exact opposite of mine. Mine's bulk. His is, I'm going to punch you in the face and see if you can handle it. With Victini, Greninja, Hydreigon. And Josh. Josh his too. But
yeah, Josh.
I'll still say Matthew.
Josh is just straight offense, so.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely the Red Shells. They have a very threatening offensive core for you. And
obviously, I have to prove that Chansey's better than Blissey. So there's another reason.
I mean, there's not really much to prove there. Chansey, there's a reason why Chansey's OUB and Blissey's only UU. So it's definitely going to be a very interesting match. He has a very threatening team. I don't even know what to say at this point.
You can say it. Everyone already knows what you're going to say.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Your team is just going to be the most hated in this league.
It's already the most hated. Everyone hates it.
Well, everyone hates it now. Everyone's going to hate it more after you start going to battles.
The first game's going to last 120 turns, and everyone's just going to be like, I can't do this.
Everyone's just going to skip through it as they watch. Let's just go. And your first battle is against the Atlanta Braviary. How you feeling about that match?
Feeling pretty good.
Feeling pretty good?
Pretty good. I'm not going to tell you my plans yet.
No, I don't want
I won't say Mega Venusaur, Sylveon, Skarmory, Crest, Jolteon, or Tornadus. I promise I won't.
You're not going to bring Mega Venusaur, Sylveon, Skarmory, Crest, Arcanine, Chansey? bring your 6 bulkiest just to completely wall team?
I may do that. And I may bring Rocky Helmet, Dredagon with Rough Skin just to be that guy.
Just to be that guy. Well, people are definitely going to have to look out for you because you are a big threat and your battles are going to last a hell of a long time. So, I just still can't believe you were able to pick up all that. And
I think I was able to because so many people went after really good UU or OUB, stuff that was below OUA.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard a few of the people in the call saying, "Oh, I was picking things that I expected other people to grab this early." So I think that's why they went after basically what they thought people were going to pick and what they wanted, and I just stuck to my plan of, I'm going to get a whole bunch of bulk, and you guys have to break through it.
Well, we're definitely going to see if it works this season.
Yeah.
But that's all I got for today. My name is Burke, joined by Hayden and the Texas Rhyhorns. We'll see y'all later.
See ya.